I was home alone. My parents were on a date, and I was bored as all heck. The doorbell rang, and I answered it. Someone in a yellow sweatshirt, pink pants, and a purple hat came to me with a box with yellow duct tape. I took the box and went inside. I opened the box, and there was a stuffed animal of a Wow Wow Wubbzy, covered in blood and had devil eyes, and a DVD. I put the DVD in, and there were 2 episodes. Part 1, Wubbzy's death. Part 2, Wubbzy's revenge. I began to watch part 1 of the episode, and I was already terrified. Wubbzy's death began with Wubbzy at the Yum Yum restaurant, eating a cake. Walden and Widget pranked him by putting an air horn right behind Wubbzy. When Walden turned on the air horn, Wubbzy jumped and the cake was ruined, and Wubbzy was mad. Daisy saw what happened and chuckled. Then someone else told Wubbzy to get prepared. Wubbzy remembered that he had a performance to play flute. Wubbzy played the flute way worse than he usually does. Everyone booed at Wubbzy. Wubbzy threw the flute into the crowd and ran home, crying. He grabbed a shotgun and shot himself in the head. Wubbzy was dead, in a pool of blood, and the screen froze. I was disturbed, but I wanted to know what happened, so I watched part 2. Wubbzy was the monster with red, devilly, spooky potato eyes covered in hyper-realistic ketchup, just as the stuffed animal that I got. Wubbzy had a long, hyper-realistic knife and said that he wanted to kill. He started with Walden and Widget. While Walden and Widget were spending the night, Wubbzy sneaked right behind Walden and cut off his hyper-realistic head. Widget saw and begged not to kill her, but it was too late. Wubbzy murdered Widget with a knife. Now he was going to murder everyone in the town except Daisy. Wubbzy saw everyone at the party except Daisy, she was at home, and slaughtered everyone at the party with a knife or the same shotgun that Wubbzy had committed seppuku with. He then went over to Daisy's house and sang, "Love is near, even if I'm dead." Daisy then ran away, never to be seen again. I was terrified. I then saw the same person who gave me the box. He climbed at the window and showed that he was Wubbzy. I screamed and my parents came home and proceeded to slap me across the face with a pepperoni stick. Wubbzy said that he would destroy the whole world in 24 hours if I don't warn 15 people on YouTube specifically who are watching this video right now. That's why I'm reading this all to you. I don't want my town to be destroyed forever. Then again, I do live in Alabama, so yeah, it can go away. I don't even care. And that, my little shadows, was Wow Wow Wubbzy's Revenge. A Wow Wow Wubbzy Lost Episode creepypasta. Okay, people, I think it's kind of obvious from the fact that, my reaction and my voice acting and things like that with this creepypasta that, honestly, I think I'm officially done with this Wikia. Because it seems like every story I have narrated so far on this channel has literally been nothing else more but copy after copy of Squidward's Revenge. I mean, I get it that some people want to sit there and come... Actually, no, this is literally an exact copy. Why is it that people feel the need to sit there and continuously rip off other people's work just for the sake of coming up with something that's not even really that original to begin with? I mean, come on, people. I actually added a lot of things in the story to make it ridiculous because it is ridiculous. I mean, the whole hyper-realistic thing, the pepperoni stick. By the way, 1 like equals 1 pepperoni stick, everybody. But no, people, with all due sincerity, it just makes me wonder to myself, what in the world goes on in these authors' heads? Now, granted, this is the bad creepypasta fandom wikia, so I guess I really shouldn't be going on here anyway to look for quality stories, but, I mean, come on, though. Even a bad creepypasta or whatever should have at least some form of standards, I guess, or something. I mean, maybe that's just me, but still, there needs to be some form of standards when it comes to making a creepypasta. Even if it's not a great one, there should be at least some form of standard that the author is willing to take instead of just ripping off another story that's probably ripping off another story. I mean, that's literally all that we've been getting so far, and I don't like that. I really don't like that at all. Now, before I actually get into the main critique of this creepypasta itself by breaking it down paragraph by paragraph like I usually do, I'm actually going to read the comments. It said, Wubbzy kills... Another one says, nice story. Another one says, Don't you love it when you get murdered by a talking lemon? Happens to me all the time. Oh my god, there's a lot of noise out here. I apologize. There's construction going on. Um 4 out of 10. Number 1. Why did you open the box when the stuffed animal is a flipping demon? 2. I was disturbed, but I wanted to know what happened. Don't do it, man. So I watched part 2. Dang it. Number 3. This story doesn't have talking or someone creepy really. 4. Also, the drawing of blood doesn't make it creepy. 6. Bad ending. Ding dong dong. I love this. I love the comment section. That one says, "Wait a minute. Slaughtered everyone at the party with the knife with the same shotgun that Wubbzy committed seppuku with? What?" Yeah, my words exactly. What? Alright, let's break it down. Let's start off with the very startup of this creepypasta. Again, it's a huge ripoff and there's really nothing to really say, but I'm going to be fair and I'm going to give my best critique with this creepypasta like I do with all the others. So yeah, let's start off with the beginning startup of this. It says, "I was home alone. My parents were out a date." Okay? Very similar compared to the other creepypastas of the protagonist either being late or sitting there and having their parents going off doing God knows what, to be honest. And then the character being bored as all heck, and then a doorbell rang, and then somebody, in a quote, put sweatshirt, pants, and other things, just coming over and like, I mean, look, I get it. It's a bad creepypasta. It's not meant to be taken seriously, but still. I mean, the yellow sweatshirt, pink pants, and purple hat. I mean, come on. It's no different than the whole, white sweatshirt, black pants, and purple hoodie or whatever that all the other stories have done. I mean, come on, people. Again, it's nothing else more but a big giant ripoff. People, by this time, I'm literally, when I get done with this, I am abandoning the bad creepypasta fandom. There is nothing good with this. I mean, unless I find a gem in there that's actually decent, I'm not touching this wikia again. Like, never again, people. But of course, the character, getting a box from this character, not even sitting there and going, who the heck are you? Why are you here? And why the heck are you wearing pink pants, dude? Like, seriously, why are you wearing pink pants in the middle of July? It makes no sense. I mean, it's not even in style this month. I mean, if you're gonna wear pink, wear it in October or something. Don't wear it in July. I mean, come on, that must be killing you. And I mean, come on, people. The yellow sweatshirt, the pink pants, and the purple hat, that doesn't match. I mean, look, I'm no fashion designer, but even I know that something like that does not match. I mean, if you're gonna have pink pants and a purple hat, at least balance it out with a darker color, like maybe blue. I mean, maybe a blue sweatshirt, pink pants, and a purple hat. I mean, at least then that would kind of match up well. I mean, the author can't even sit there and, give this character at least a decent, clothing line or something. I mean, come on. Okay, wow, when did I become a fashion designer crazy person? Anyway, yeah, then it goes into the whole thing about, opening up the box, and then, of course, this is where I just kind of lost every ounce of faith with this creepypasta, with the stuffed animal, Wow Wubbzy, covered in blood, and had devil eyes, ooh, and a DVD. Sonic.exe. No, but with all due sincerity, that's no. And then the DVD having like Wubbzy's death and Wubbzy's revenge. Ooh. And then beginning with part 1 of the episode with, Wubbzy going, and then there's a flute concert. Squidward suet. Sorry, I have a really bad. I really have a really bad cough today, people. I don't know why. Maybe it's coffee that I'm drinking. Then again, it is instant coffee. So, yeah, the story just kind of gets on with like just Wubbzy going to the Yum Yum restaurant, eating a cake. I mean, okay, simple startup, I guess. And then he fails at a flute concert, grabs a shotgun, and then, boom, blows his head off. Yeah. And then it gets on to part 2. Wubbzy sitting there and having the red spooky eyes. Ooh! And by the way, the picture should be, the picture should have been playing during the duration of this of my narration of this story, so it should be there for anybody who wants to look at it, although it's just crappy MS Paint drawing, to be honest with all of you. I mean, it's actually really funny looking. I mean, I have no doubt that some people are going to be a little freaked out by it, and I don't see why. It's literally MS Paint. I mean, come on, people. Like every therapist has said, like every therapist has told you, creepy devil Wubbzy is not real. He cannot hurt you. Anyway, getting back to the story, because I'm completely going off on this review. There's, you know, like, going off and wanting to kill Walden and Widget, and then, you know, and one thing that confuses me is the fact that, you know, he doesn't want to go off and kill Daisy. Now, I haven't watched Wow Wow Wubbzy in a long time, to be honest, people. I genuinely haven't. I mean, I don't know if Wubbzy is like, you know, Wubbzy and Daisy are like some kind of, you know, couple or whatever, or they have like some kind of platonic relationship or whatever, or maybe they just have something for each other, or maybe Wubbzy has a crush on her. I mean, anybody who's seen it, can you kind of give me a little bit of an answer here? Because I really need to know what in the world's going on with this entire, thing. Because, you know, he sits there and he spares Daisy, which I guess is kind of a good, you know, exception, I guess, so to speak, maybe. I mean, it's not much, but it definitely is that. And then, you know, sitting there and, like, him saying, love is near, even if I'm dead. I mean, that's, I will admit, that's actually a pretty good line. Kudos to the author for actually doing a pretty good job with that line. And then, you know, the whole thing being terrified, and then, you know, the box of Wubbzy going off, and then, I will destroy the whole town in 24 hours! And, you know, if I didn't warn 15 people, like, seriously, come on, what is this? Is this like some kind of chainmail kind of crap? People, chainmail died off in the early 2000s. Nobody does chainmail anymore. I mean, come on. The whole thing about, you know, forward this to 10 people or else a spooky, scary spaghetti potato monster with extra fluff on top will break into your house, do the Gangnam Style on top of your head, and then proceed to drag you, and then stuff you in brownie mix, and then bake you at 450 with some M&Ms on top, and then eat you for dessert or whatever, you know, if you don't forward it. I mean, come on, people, what is this? A chain letter? I mean, come on. Again, people, those died off in the early 2000s. Why is there chain mail? Why is there chain letters? Why is there a chain letter creepypasta? Again, why? Just why? I mean, like the whole, you know, if you don't forward, and by the way, yeah, I recommend forwarding and sharing this video 15 times. Otherwise, I'm probably going to get baked and eaten by Wubbzy, by Spooky Scary's Skellington Wubbzy. So, yeah. Please, if you love me and if you don't want me to die or choke on blueberry muffins tonight, make sure to share this video with everybody that you know of, so, yeah. Anyway, overall, this creepypasta really wasn't good. I mean, the only thing I can genuinely say was actually good with the story was the grammar, the sentence structuring, and the paragraphing. Really well done, actually. In fact, I didn't even have much of an issue actually reading the story, and, you know, even with all the bad storylines and everything that went on with this creepypasta, and everything that went on, I will give where credit is due. The grammar in this and the sentence everything in regards to grammar, paragraphing, punctuation, and everything is really, really, really good. I mean, so it really goes to show you that the author, you know, while the story may not be good, they definitely have a lot of great potential of coming up with a good storyline because they have really good grammar. I mean, maybe that's kind of a dumb thing to say, but it's still true. The grammar is very well detailed, very good. I haven't found a single problem with the creepypasta in regards to it. So again, that's actually a pretty big high point in my eyes. You know, it genuinely is. It's a very big high point in my eyes because of the fact of the matter that, you know, they honestly they do a very good job, to be completely and utterly honest here. You know, there's yeah, it's really good. I can say that right now. Really good, very well detailed. I really can't complain, to be honest. The grammar and everything, again, is good. It's not Shakespeare kind of good, but it's still pretty good. So I definitely have faith that the author really does know what they're doing, and maybe the author probably intentionally made this to be bad. I mean, granted, it is on the bad creepypasta fandom, but even then, though, there still should have been some variety with it. Even if it's meant to be a parody, there still should be some form of variety or something to make it into at least a good troll pasta. I mean, maybe if you actually changed up a good bit of it instead of just, copying and pasting, like, literally the same kind of story that other people have been doing on other storylines or ripping off Squidward's Revenge, then I could definitely see this actually being a relatively good troll pasta. Or even a good creepypasta, too. I mean, the Squidward's Revenge story, I actually have to say, was a great storyline because, it actually was believable. I mean, it was ridiculous at the end, but it was still good on my own ends. But in this one, it seems to me that it's just a ripoff, though, unfortunately. But even then, though, I will say that despite the story having numerous flaws, being an obvious ripoff, and not being that good storyline-wise, the grammar is great, the sentence structuring is well done, I didn't have a single issue reading the story, and honestly, I actually had a little bit of fun reading it, too. And kudos to the author for really putting time and effort into making sure that the grammar and everything's good. I really will commend you, author, for doing that. You did a good job with it. But of course, like I always say with these creepypastas, and what I will always continue to keep on saying, this is simply my own personal opinion, and if you disagree with it, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these creepypastas, and this is simply my own personal thoughts. My final rating of the story would have to be a 3 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10 like I did the last one, if I even gave it a 3. Mostly because of the good grammar and the good paragraphing and things like that. That's really all I can give it, but the rest of the story is just, it's really no different than the other 2 creepypastas that I've read, except it's kind of worse than the other ones, if that makes any remote sense. I mean, again, there's a lot of problems with this story, there's a lot of issues, and I know it's a bad creepypasta, but come on, people. Even if you're going to write a bad creepypasta or something, at least kind of come up with something that makes it a little bit more unique, I guess. I mean, that's just my own personal opinion, but still. Definitely could have had a lot more included in it and made it a little bit interesting, but then again, maybe I'm taking this a little bit too, seriously, I guess. I mean, it's not really meant to be taken seriously, but even then, still could definitely be improved on a lot more, but to the author, you did a very good job with the other stuff regarding grammar, so I have faith that you have a lot of great potential of actually making very good creepypastas in the near future. And I honestly hope that, you take what I have to say in consideration as well as all of you, and you actually strive to improve a lot more. But of course, what did you guys think about this creepypasta? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys not? Also, what would you have personally done to help make the story a lot better? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'm the Shadow Reader, thanks again for watching today's episode, and if you're brand new here to this channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. And of course, like always, roll the outro because I'm out.
As your eyes widen, your mouth goes dry with each battered breath. You try to scream, your mind begs to leave, glued to your computer screen. The killers they slash, the tapes burn and crash. The cartridge you bought will be your final haunt. The rituals of hate will seal your fate. The tears you shed will be from the fear-gripping horde-driven nightmarish gore-filled, terrorizing, hateful, burning, violent, rage-inducing, knife-slashing, blood-splattering, silent screams. Only time will tell if you will escape this online hell. Your horror-filled obsessions will come with its own regressions. Your pathetic screams will not be heeded in any way, because your nightmares will come at any day.